was wondering when you turn up. Hellos from all our friends thanking you for your timely intervention. How is it you always manage to arrive at just the right moment?
Luck, I suppose. Any word on the rest of the realm?
Let's see. Storm's still crying out for mother crystals. The nations are still in chaos. And the skies are still the colour of a kick in the kidneys 2 days on. So...
Right.
Clive, we knew this was going to happen.
Warnai langit
Not the bleeding skies
kayak
part,
tendangan nak
but you take my point.
apa bola
Now's not the time
bola
to second
bola
guess
wis bola
yourself.
bola titit deh bola
Now's
titit
the time to visit the
warnai
infirmary.
apa ungu
Toya
biru ya
says your
apa
brother's awake.
Thank you, Otter.
sore utuh infirmary Bacteria berarti. Oh ya Joshua.
So it was not Sylvester, but Olivier who served as Ultima's puppet. And when Dion learned of this, he sought to slay the fiend. Only for his father to take the spear that would have freed him. Enough to drive a man to madness.
Small wonder he hasn't stirred. I would be afraid to wake.
Had I but reached out to him sooner, warned him of the threat Ultima posed. But now, both an empire and her prince lie broken.
Joshua, what do you know of Ultima?
Nah, oke. Aku ya bertanya-tanya Ultima iki opo? Dewa
Very
apa-apa?
little, I'm afraid. Despite my best efforts.
Jelas sudah.
18 years ago,
Oke.
as I lay buried beneath the rubble of Phoenix Gate, it was not death who came for me, but another. And it was while in my rescuer's care, I first heard of Ultima. I've been chasing his shadow ever since. Ultima is driven by some deep, dark purpose, and for whatever reason, it would seem you are crucial to his designs. He will stop at nothing to have you, even if that means toppling an empire.
Jadi muncul ketika Joshua sekarat pas nak ngarep pas nak jero gerbang Phoenix.
That is one of many answers that have
Apa ya kuwi?
eluded me. Yet,
Semacam kutukan
I
ngono
am
mungkin.
certain of this. It is not mere chance. You were chosen for a reason.
Golek vessel soalnya tujuannya si
All dominants carry
Ultima.
within them the might of an Eikon. Nigh limitless power that is at once acutely limited. I wield fire, and only fire.
And I only ice. 8 wardens for 8 elements. But you...
Iya, itu wis nyekel piro ya?
You are different. You're special.
Satu orang
Your
nek
abilities begin with the flames of Ifrit.
mampu nyekel siji
They do
Eikon
not end there.
normal ya, tapi Clive kan enggak.
The fact Ifrit can even exist goes against everything we thought we knew of dominance. Perhaps Ultima has been waiting for one such as you, whose potential is truly limitless.
I've encountered that thing several times now. If it or he, as you say, needs me, why hasn't he claimed me as he did the boy?
Were I to hazard a guess, I'd say the two of you are somehow incompatible. His mind not properly attuned to your body.
His mind.
Mind, awareness, spirit, call it what you wish. But I believe Ultima to be an embodiment of the concept. This is why I struggle and fail to contain him here inside me.
I'm sorry. Inside you?
With every setting sun, I feel my strength wane. And though the Phoenix's flames mend the prison I have made for Ultima, they do so at a cost. We must find the means to bring an end to him before I meet my own.
What were you thinking?
It was that or let him take Clive. And I've always had a soft spot for my brother.
But that doesn't mean you should sacrifice yourself to save me.
Joshua. Clive, it's Gav. There's an army of Akashic at the gates of Canver.
Waduh. Gerbang Canver. Sing endi ku ya?
Well, what's the short of it?
Thought Tyre told you. The capital of the Free Cities is under siege by an army of monstrosities. The city guard are doing their best to stem the tide, but numbers ain't on their side.
What of Lord Byron and Mid? Were they able to escape?
No, but they're all right for now. They're hiding with Gav at midship.
We have to get them out of there.
Wis ayo.
And we shall. Otto, prepare a Stolas. Tell Gav to stay exactly where he is.
Understood.
Vivian, what's the swiftest route to the Free Cities?
That sounds like a question for the map. Look here. This road, through Tabor, should provide the least trouble.
Good.
What a coincidence. Tabor is exactly where I'm bound.
Joshua, bed is where you should be bound.
You don't think I told him the exact same thing?
Were Tyre not such a talented healer, I would surely have been inclined to agree. But, thanks to her ministrations, I feel I may safely rejoin my attendant, who was to wait for me in Tabor if we became separated.
All right, we travel together.
Clive!
If he stays close to me, he'll be fine.
Thank you, brother.
I'll look after him.
Oh, bukannya Joshua loro ya? Kok maksakno diri? Crossshit Ekos. Ijo-ijo ini akeh maneh. Ya enggak lah. Bagus nak main quest edition.
You expect me to work with this? I'd say we were in for a storm.
Unlock. Mang kawan lagi. Central Dalmatia. Joshua ndi? Kok kawan? Oke. Nah, iki full party. Cloak and Dagger. Full party of Rosaria, wong Rosaria
It's
kabeh.
like a dream. The four of us out walking like we used to.
Enjoying this, are you? Gav and the others could be in danger as we speak.
You're right. I'm sorry. Yote is a fine scout. If Canver was attacked, she will already have begun gathering information.
Tabor isn't far. We should pick up the pace.
Ya.
Ready, girl? Run like the wind. We can use the ruins to cross the ravine.
Assuming they will allow it, the echoes have a will of their own.
Mas. Cek. Langsung ya.
Tell us about Yote, Joshua.
She's strong-willed,
Waduh,
loyal,
kesana nih.
and deadly with a blade. Much like Clive, but with better manners.
Prima soft flat.
Another ether flood. They're everywhere now.
We can't go around it.
Then we'll just have to be careful.
Untung unlock cukup. Waduh perjalanannya.
We're nearly there.
Have you been to Tabor before?
There are a few places I haven't.
I can walk from here.
Tabor.
Where now, Joshua?
There is a residence just inside the city gates. She awaits us within.
Yuti. Nang di wonge. Oh iki.
My Lord Marquis, it is an honor. I am Yote, Knight of the Undying, charged with the protection of His Grace Joshua Rosfield, Keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix.
Of course. It all makes sense now.
Would you care to elaborate?
The Undying are loyal servants to the ducal throne. Or more specifically, to its heir. They have served our family for generations, albeit from the shadows.
Since their inception, they have been tasked with the preservation and enactment of the rites of ancestral communion. After the events at Phoenix Gate, it was the Undying who delivered me to safety. And since the day I left Rosaria, Yote has been my constant companion and protector. Without her sword, I would not have survived my journey across the realm.
Rise, Lady Yote. You saved my brother. I owe you a debt I can never repay.
I but did my duty.
Come now. Tell us what you've discovered.
Your Grace. It is as you feared. The vessel we spied off the coast of the Crystalline Dominion on the night of her fall. It was the Einherjar. Beyond any doubt.
The Black Galleon.
Joshua, the Einherjar is the Royalists' flagship. What business would they have in the Dominion?
Upon learning of Waloed's involvement in recent events at Drake's Fang, I sensed the malign influence of Ultima, and bid Yote and the Undying look into the matter.
We have reason to believe that the Black Galleon weighed anchor shortly after the fighting began, and set a course due south.
Odin sebut Einherjar.
For Canva. Then it is Waloed knights who besiege the cities.
What is left of them? Yes. And the Black Galleon sails at but one man's behest. Barnabas Tharm.
Barnabas Tharm. Meja bundar. The Agora, the free cities of Canva.
But are we truly safe here in the Agora?
The city guard have been paid, if that's what you're implying.
All the more reason for them to run.
Well, you are free to leave, Lord Minister.
Markets abandoned, warehouses aflame, blackened hulls choking every port in the capital. Canva is ruined.
The realm teeters on the brink of chaos, and all you can think about is commerce. Forgive us. We were not aware Dhalmekia now subsisted on charity.
Quite.
How dare you?
Apa?
Distinguished members of the council, you must forgive His Majesty this intrusion.
What is the meaning of this?
A trifle crowded, but I fear it will have to serve, my liege.
Sing kanan nyekel Odin.
Very well. My colleagues, do you not see? The king! He has come to save us from the Akashic! He is a gift from the heavens, divine intervention, our very salvation.
And of course, if it is compensation he requires, we would be most willing to negotiate a fair price for services rendered.
Fools! Your ignorance unbecomes you.
Your Majesty, correct me if I'm wrong, but I would swear that the fiends washing the cobbles of Canva with the blood of her citizens wear the colors of Waloed. Ha! So you do not deny it. Guards, fetter them, and see our guests to the dungeons!
Enough. Pathetic creatures.
Sak tebasan mari kabeh.
That you should imagine yourselves worthy of salvation. The girl is still here, somewhere in the city. Her consciousness fair dripping with her late father's hubris.
The girl is sing ndi girl.
A consciousness to which Mythos is inextricably bound and inexorably drawn. See that he is made welcome.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Come, Mythos. Surely the prince's light cannot have sated you.
Ngeri.
So then, how long has Waloed been under Ultima's control?
How long indeed? Based on what we know of Barnabas's actions, I would guess some few years, mayhap more.
But to what end? What does Ultima want?
The tapestry. Show them.
By the flames.
Phoenix Gate, Drake's Breath, and now here. But what is it?
It is old, ancient, even. Naught remains of the faith it represents, save what can be gleaned from the image itself. None could tell me what the one in the apothecary meant, even the Undying. But I believe it may be the key to discerning Ultima's purpose. That figure in the center, the one beneath whom the Eikons congregate, that I believe to be Ultima. He is a god, or at least godlike. His very existence beyond our ken.
Iya kan?
The Eikons, and by extension their dominance, are meant to be his subjects. And while some, like Barnabas,
Seperti
have accepted this
teoriku kan.
role, others have
Semacam
rejected
dewa kan, Ultima.
Clive, which is rather inconvenient, as it appears he needs you most of all. And gods don't like to be disobeyed.
No, I don't suppose they do.
Clive, may I tell Yote of the lake?
By all means.
Yote, I will be accompanying my brother to the Free Cities. Whilst we are afield, I would have you watch over those Clive has made his wards. Omielos delan tuisag ilith. Though well concealed, the hideaway lacks trained fighters to defend its occupants should they be discovered.
But it is my duty to...
As it has ever been my brother's duty, remember.
If that is your wish, Your Grace. But please be safe. If aught were to befall you,
You have my word.
Tugas Yote saiki pada tugas awake dhewe biyen melindungi Joshua.
Farewell, my lord, my lady.
Setelah melindungi
We are in your debt, Yote.
pangeran kerajaan, penerus tahta kerajaan, lebih spesifik. Dibebas tugaskan ya Yote.
Let's find our friends.
Yuk. Part ini kayak ini gigi kabeh pemegang Eikon. Coba gambar Ultima ya.
It's plain she cares for you very deeply.
And I her, which is why I had to let her go.
Who among you is bold enough to
For
heal
the Free Cities of Convert. Sopo iki?
Cyril. How fares the search?
Well, Your Grace, my report shall be with you ere long.
Ah, yes. Yote is otherwise engaged, at my behest.
And the duty of wardenship?
Fulfilled. For as you see, I've been reunited with my first shield.
I am Cyril, Knight of the Undying and bearer of the Burning Quill, charged with chronicling the mortal deeds of His Grace, Joshua Rosfield, Keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix, and rightful Archduke of Rosaria.
I entrusted Cyril here with overseeing the investigation into Ultima's origins. Findings from his brothers and sisters afield are delivered here to be collated and catalogued.
Just how many Undying are there?
Not nearly enough, milady. Yet we are glad to give our all in service to the Phoenix. Such is, and has ever been, our creed.
I see.
You have your associates, I have mine. But you may now think of them as ours. That won't be a problem, will it?
The Phoenix is our sun, and we but the shadows that quicken in his radiance. It is from the darkness that we serve, both him and now you. Pray accept this token.
Seal of the Phoenix Dawn of Cyril.
For as long as you bear it, members of our order will reveal themselves unto you. If there is nothing further.
No. You are dismissed.
Your Grace.
Sayangnya nggak dipasang nak kelambine live. Adalah seal piro ya?
We'll talk about this later.
Tadi saat ditempel-tempel namun lo maksud.
Cyril seemed very, You certainly keep strange bedfellows, Joshua. This is no time to ride.
Undying.
cities under sea.
Come on. Fly, Ambrosia.
Selama absennya si Clive ini Joshua golek apa keperluannya dewi, atau bisa jadi kuwi kayak apa wis ana ket biyen lho, cuman belum dieksplor ae. Menarik grinding tapi kok ae saiki fokus nak main quest. Grinding memakan waktu soalnya.
Smoke.
Iya.
Is the city fallen?
The cities of Canver. Perang tuh kok terbakar.
The free men are still holding their own then.
Do we have any idea where Gav and the others might be?
There's a warehouse near the docks where we agreed to meet if there was any trouble. We should hurry.
Perang nang jero. Oke, kudeta maneh. Ya kayak gini siapa si Bahamut. The Free Cities of Canver. Mungkin Mirage juga beberapa apa beberapa beberapa
You're late. We're starting to think
bangunan
you stumbled off a
maksudku.
cliff.
Coba kini mungkin.
I seem to recall that was you, Gav.
Oh, neng kini.
Good to see you. Any trouble on the road?
Uncle Byron meet
Nothing we couldn't
Gav.
handle.
I knew you'd come. Is that who I think it is?
Yes.
Allow me to introduce my brother, Joshua.
Clive's told me all about you. Or even listening most of the time. Name's Midadol.
Oh.
Everyone calls me Mid.
Jenenge Midadol.
My lady.
Hey.
Dikira wong kerajaan. Uncle Byron.
My boy.
Uncle Byron.
It's really you. I never thought I'd see the day.
Satu-satunya keluarganya wae dhewe sing urip. Ya dipateni Annabella.
So these Akashic are being controlled.
That's what it looked like. Empty eyes, eerie blue glow. No doubt they were turned, but silent as monks, every last one of them.
Your man here speaks true, Clive. We saw more than a few in this city. They moved in ranks with a purpose, and not of their own.
Dirasuki berarti.
What's doing?
Kemungkinan.
Perhaps.
What of the city? The people?
Dead, mostly.
Mostly, but not all. A handful managed to lock themselves in their villas before the horde arrived.
Oh.
Some in the merchants' district to the west, and a few others on the far bank.
Terbakar diserang ambek Akashic.
If the Akashic stumble across either hiding place, a few bolted doors won't hold them for long.
Iya. Kekuatannya gede soalnya Akashic ini.
We need to find them.
Nggak sampai wong-wong biasa.
What do you propose?
Berpencar nggak sih?
Split into two
Oh ya kan.
parties.
Sesuai dengan apa
I
yang aku
will make for
pikirkan.
the merchants' district, while you look to those across the river. Mind keeping an eye on my brother?
Not at all. We find the villa and try the servants' entrance.
Understood.
And what of us?
Mid, is she fit to sail?
The ship, the mithril engine could probably do with a few more tweaks.
Then you better work fast. Even if we do reach the survivors in time, they'll never make it to the hideaway on foot.
You leave that to me.
See that Mid doesn't get herself into trouble, would you?
Think I can manage that?
I'll keep him safe.
Looks like you stuck with me, Byron.
That's Lord Rosfield, you little gutter snipe!
Ada izinan iki.
Shall we then?
Oh enggak sih sampai Torgal.
You keep Clive safe.
Ya wis.
Be careful. Both of you.
You too.
Mau gak mau ancen kudu bagi tugas. Soalnya kan over kabeh area. Even fall. Yuk Torgal. Are you ready?
Right, Torgal. Let's find those survivors.
Let's find the survivor.
They don't stand a chance against those things.
Dibabat kabeh.
They've been routed.
Lah, level kok cilik man. 20.
They're wearing Waluda armor.
Apa iki? Masa? Lar. Lar.
For me, boy.
Malah merono. Alright. Lah. Mas. Bakar sih. Kok enak?
What happened to the Royal Army? There's nothing but monsters here.
Ini nang tengah kene. Iya, beberapa aset sekilas mirip-mirip lebih Assassin's Creed Mirage ya. Timur Tengah. Kan beberapa aset Mirage juga saka iki. Kan iki dhisik sing metu timbangane Mirage. UI paling Unreal Engine. Kayak anak suara wong gak sih? Waduh, keren lah lar Gasok. Keras. Terus pas terpaksa ngetokno aku. Keras. Padahal senjata gue paling mentok iki damage. Tapi boman lek si ono ya. Aku ambil aku gawe Excalibur. Goleknya lumayan anu bahan-bahane. Kan kudu ono blueprint ambil bahan. Oke. Kubah masjid. Oke.
That sounded big. Joshua and Jill must be busy.
Lar. Orkis Warlord. setrum. Lar. Aduh. Bakar. Wasap. Awas. Oke. Aduh. Sering dodge. Asal. Bukan. Keluar aja. Awas. Lar. Asap.
This is the Agora, where the city's leaders gather. There may still be survivors inside.
Oh, ya wis ya. Flare grabs. Apa gue flare grabs?
Where are they?
Kayaknya kayak bos mana?
These creatures. Does Ultima's reach extend this far? What the hell is going on here?
What the hell is going on? Lar.
Where is your master? What does he want?
Bakar sih.
You've caused quite the commotion. But then I would expect no less from
Oh,
you,
masuk iki.
Mythos.
You again. I don't believe we've been introduced. You were in my family's crypt, and now you're here, with an army of Akashic thralls.
Manners, Lord Rosfield? They are men, like you and me. Albeit ones unburdened by the wills that drive our kind to madness. They are pure. They are divine.
What?
And they are all that remains in this once raucous city.
You'll pay for what you've done.
As you wish. I confess I have been very much looking forward to this. Pardon me this indulgence, Your Majesty. The vessel shall not be spoiled. I am Sleipnir of House Harvard.
Sleipnir.
And you will yield.
Okay.
Or not. As long as you don't hold back.
Stay near.
Too slow.
Pas. Aduh. Nah. Masuk petir. Lar. Lar.
Too slow. Well done.
Terus apa laserku tak hemat ya? Oke. Pas stagger maksudnya. Behind you. Hilang-hilang terus.
You will forgive me if my performance seems uninspired. It is just that I expected so much more from our chosen one. Perhaps this will kindle your flame?
What now?
A gift from my liege lord's armory.
Gungnir.
Gungnir.
Tombak.
Watch closely, Mythos.
Evasion.
Yes. Yes.
Waduh. Ter. Lar. Lar. Ah. Takar.
Well done, Tom.
Hampir.
Nice try.
Masuk. Ut. Salah. Okay. Nice.
One is seldom enough.
Batman prayer.
Actually, I wouldn't.
Pas. Apa yuk jam ya? Bisa banget. Tak matu-matu. Mbok. Ah. Tos. Os. Alah. Masuk.
Enjoying yourself?
Lar. Wood. Hampir. Terap ini belum Valisthea. Apik. Nah. Paling upah. Ya apa caranya ya? Antar. Panik. Oh, kondas lar. One hit lar. Easy. Slade. Level up. Easy. Skill kurang maksimal loh, tapi kok easy. Sanguine Signia ya lumayan, mungkin gawe crafting atau apa ngono kok. Sleipnir tak berubah dari biru-biru ya, berarti manusia asli.
Clive!
You're all right.
As are you, I see.
We are, yes.
I'm sorry, but we couldn't save them.
It was over before we arrived.
Mati kabeh berarti.
Well, you did what you could.
Yep.
I fear we were all too late. What's wrong?
Nothing. I hope.
Tak pikir mlebu istana. Masuk Odin maksudku. Bangunan tertebas. Oh, iki Odin.
Leaving so soon, Mythos?
It's the king.
Indeed. You may kneel before Barnabas Tharm, Warden of Ash and King of Walud.
Get back.
Lumayan oleh Odin. Keren banget. Kemampuannya jauh.
Wild and impetuous. I expected more of the boy who bested my Lord Commander. Yet I see why my master covets you so. The power within you, Mythos. The potential.
Stop calling me Mythos.
But Mythos is everything. The cornerstone of all creation. The Lord's vessel. Your purpose.
My purpose? To surrender my mind and body to that thing. No, Your Majesty. My purpose is my own. I made a promise to my friends, to my people. And nothing is going to stand in my way.
You would allow this delusion of free will to bar your path to greatness? Truly, your volition is a cancer. One that must be excised.
Try it.
Ya elah. Pancet aja. Clive nyerangnya membabi buta nih. Sekali tebas kelar.
You are as weak as all the rest.
Joshua!
This way! Hurry!
Orang kecil kuat nahan Odin.
Power beyond reckoning, and they use it as a crutch. Such a waste.
Sometime later. City outskirts the free cities of Canver. Kok Odin mah goreng ngetokno kekuatan sepenuhnya loh, itu kalah ya. Itu kelas ya.
Will he be alright?
The phoenix can mend flesh, but the spirit must recover on its own. I'm afraid the rest is up to him. This place is remarkable. Outfitting it must have been no small feat. But why go to such trouble?
That beauty's belly's filled with wonders the world ain't ready for. If the guilds caught wind of what we were up to, they'd all want a piece. All right?
And how is he? Do not blame yourself. He was barely breathing when you brought him here. We would have lost him if it were not for you.
No. Barnabas may have severed nigh every sinew in my brother's body. But he made certain the wounds were not fatal.
Nigh every sinew?
Allow me, your lordship. Don't know what I was thinking, putting you to the trouble like that.
'Tis no trouble carrying comestibles to my ailing nephew.
I know, but you've already done so much for us. Pouring your gil into the hideaway and now the ship. I don't want to take the piss.
You risked your life. And for what? Some girl you hardly know. Why'd you do it? You not mad or something?
I wouldn't go that far.
Clive!
You're awake, my boy. Oh.
All I want to do is help. And the world won't save itself. It was Sid. Your father, who taught me that.
Sounds like him.
Don't you dare do that again.
What of the Royalists?
Fucked off, the lot of them, along with the galleon. With the king on board, no doubt. Behind here, I wouldn't sail without him. Clive. Jill didn't come back.
Aduh.
What do you mean?
She kept the king busy while the others dragged you out.
It's all right, Mid. Jill is fine.
The ether of her Eikon endures. And as long as it does, we can be certain she is alive.
We must pursue the Black Galleon. Jill will be with the king, I'm sure of it.
Well, good luck catching him, because my ship's going nowhere. It's the Mithril engine. She's got a kick like a wild chocobo and a mind to tear the hull in half.
But you have an idea.
Well, of course I do. My dad'll have seen this coming a league off. If I had his old writings...
If you had his old writings, you'd be sitting under a fuckload of rubble. The ones Otto didn't save anyway. I suppose he might still have a few pages in his stores.
We'll have to hope it's enough. Do what you can to ready the ship. I'll speak with Otto.
In your condition, you really are mad.
Perhaps. But the world really won't save itself.